A poor girl used her last money to save a dog. She didn't know it would change her life forever. Butcher Zhang was about to slaughter a large yellow dog as a sacrifice to the gods when Linger noticed the dog's belly rising and falling slightly. She rushed forward to stop him. "Uncle, this dog is pregnant. You can't kill her." The butcher slammed his hand on her shoulder and shouted, "I paid for this dog. Who are you, you wild girl, to interfere? If you stop me again, I'll deal with you too." Linger was an orphan, living alone in a thatched hut at the edge of the village. Gentle and timid by nature, she couldn't bear to see living beings suffer. Seeing the pregnant dog bound by thick ropes, trembling, and filled with fear, her heart softened. She pleaded softly again, "Uncle, she's carrying puppies. It's 2 lives at stake. Please have mercy and spare her." Seeing the butcher's impatient face and his refusal to budge, Linger gritted her teeth and ran home. She lifted the wooden box under her bed and took out the loose silver she had saved up over the past year, along with the only silver hairpin her mother had left her, all her possessions. She rushed back to the butcher's stall, clutching the box, and pleaded softly, "Uncle, please take this money and the hairpin. I'll buy this yellow dog. Please spare her and her unborn puppies." The butcher weighed the hairpin in his hand, deciding it was more profitable than selling dog meat, and immediately accepted the money, waving her away to take the dog. Linger quickly untied the rope, gently comforting the frightened dog, and led her to the foot of the mountain, softly instructing her, "Go deep into the mountains quickly. Find a safe cave to give birth to your puppies, and don't let anyone catch you again." The big yellow dog was full of gratitude, gently licking Linger's hand, obediently rubbing against her sleeve, and disappearing into the forest, looking back every few steps. Linger turned back to the village, and near the dilapidated temple at the village entrance, she found an old man with white hair huddled in a corner. The old man was dressed in thin, tattered clothes. His face was sallow, and his legs were swollen. He didn't even have the strength to get up. Linger felt pity, carefully helped the old man up, and took him back to her hut to care for him. After that, he took meticulous care of the old man day and night, boiling water and cooking porridge, applying medicine and massaging him. He often went hungry himself, but he made sure the old man was well fed and warmly clothed. Linger's thatched hut was already small and drafty, with bare walls. He survived by gathering wild vegetables, mending clothes, and exchanging them for coarse grains. With the addition of the old man, life became even more difficult. The old man coughed incessantly at night, so Linger would go up the mountain at night to gather cough-suppressing herbs, brew them into a decoction, and feed it to him. The old man's legs were so swollen that he couldn't wear shoes, so Linger would soak his feet in warm water every day and then apply herbs that he had personally crushed. Day after day, he never slacked off. After a few days, strange things began to happen. Every day before dawn, coarse rice, tangerine peel, and herbs to reduce swelling would be placed at Linger's door. Linger was full of doubts. Early one morning, he hid by the window to observe and saw the large yellow dog that had been released carrying a large and small amount of wild game. Three toddlers, barely able to walk, gently placed food behind her. After confirming the house was safe, the dog silently led the puppies back into the woods, never disturbing her. Linger's eyes instantly welled with tears. She hadn't expected such a small act of kindness to be so deeply appreciated by the loyal dog. From then on, the big yellow dog brought supplies daily, gradually improving the family's financial situation. The old man's legs also improved, and he could walk slowly with a cane. A smile finally returned to Linger's face, but this peace didn't last long. Suddenly, the village's wealthy patriarch, Master Chien, arrived, followed by several burly servants. Master Chien stared at Linger's thatched hut, a forced smile on his face, and said, "Linger, this house is blocking the main road at the village entrance. I plan to convert it into a grain shop. You'll have to move." Linger was shocked and anxious. This was her only home. She cried and begged Master Chien, "I have nowhere to go. Please have mercy." Master Chien snorted coldly and waved for his servants to forcibly demolish the house. In the nick of time, the big yellow dog lunged forward, biting a servant's trouser leg and barking wildly. Three small dogs surrounded Linger to protect her, but they were outnumbered. The big yellow dog was kicked away by a servant, blood trickling from its mouth. Just as the house was about to collapse, the sound of horses' hooves suddenly came from the village entrance. The county magistrate arrived with his constables. It turned out the old man had secretly sent a message to the magistrate. Master Chien's evil deeds had already been discovered. The magistrate reprimanded Master Chien and ordered him to be driven away. Linger thus escaped a terrible ordeal and learned for the first time that the old man was no ordinary person. After this incident, Linger and the old man grew closer, and the old man gradually revealed some of his past to Linger, but always concealed his true identity. Life gradually returned to normal, and Linger continued to do good deeds every day, helping beggars and injured birds whenever she passed by. A plague suddenly broke out in the village. First, children in a few households fell ill with persistent high fevers. Then the disease spread to the adults. The villagers panicked and hid in their homes, afraid to go out. Taking advantage of the situation, Master Chien spread rumors that the old man Linger had taken in was a jinx, that he had brought the plague, and that Linger, by spending all her time with the yellow dog, had been infected by evil spirits, causing her to contract the plague. The villagers, already terrified, believed the rumors and began to blame Linger. Some threw stones at his thatched hut, while others shouted that they would drive him and the old man out of the village. Linger felt wronged and helpless, but she refused to abandon the old man, staying in the hut to protect him. The big yellow dog also stood guard at the door, barking fiercely at the villagers who came to cause trouble, determined to protect the two of them to the death. Just as Linger and the old man were in dire straits, the old man, seeing the villagers suffering from the plague and misled by slander, finally revealed the whole truth. He was originally an imperial censor, framed for impeaching corrupt officials, and had gone into seclusion with his loyal yellow dog. The dog had deliberately allowed itself to be captured by the butcher to lure the kind-hearted Linger to its rescue. The food stored in the cave beforehand was for natural disasters, and the plague was actually caused by poisonous herbs secretly planted by the former master to seize the land, not by the old man. The old man then produced evidence of his impeachment of the corrupt official and had the dog bring witness testimonies from those who had bought the poisonous herbs and spread rumors. The county magistrate arrived after receiving the news and publicly verified the evidence. The truth came to light. The former master had coveted Linger's land, first spreading rumors to force her to relocate, and when that failed, using the plague to harm people and then framing the old man. The magistrate immediately ordered the arrest of the former master and his cronies to be severely punished according to the law. After the source of the plague was identified, the old man took out his treasured herbal formula and led the villagers up the mountain to collect herbs and brew them, quickly bringing the epidemic under control. He then personally reassured the villagers and cleared up past misunderstandings. Upon learning the truth, the villagers apologized to Linger and the old man, and even helped repair Linger's thatched hut. The old man, moved by Linger's kindness, adopted her as his goddaughter, caring for and teaching her to read, write, and conduct herself. Later, the old man refused the imperial decree to reinstate him, choosing instead to stay in the village to renovate the houses, lead the villagers in building irrigation canals, and cultivate farmland, completely solving the irrigation problem. The village gradually recovered, enjoying favorable weather and abundant harvests year after year. Linger opened a charity shop at the village entrance, selling grain at reasonable prices. She never charged the poor, the elderly, or children, continuing her benevolent ways. A large yellow dog and a small dog guarded the shop day and night, protecting Linger and the entire village, and no more villains dared to cause trouble. Linger lived a life of kindness and sincerity. She married a good man, and they enjoyed a harmonious marriage with many children and grandchildren. She lived a long and blessed life, peacefully aging. Years later, the big yellow dog passed away peacefully, having completed its loyal and righteous life. The entire village spontaneously came to bid him farewell, with every household coming to pay their respects, passing down his story from generation to generation. Every time you treat the weak with kindness, you are accumulating blessings. Uphold your kindness and remain true to your original intentions, and good fortune will naturally accompany you.